Hi, my name is Lucy. In this video, I'm going to talk about my 14 days fasting experience. If you know me before and met me in August 2022, you might be wondering what happened to you. Well, I shrank myself. I was 135 pounds to 113 pounds. I've gone through a 14 days fasting, lost 22 pounds. Since then, I felt like I have learned the switch. I can easily gain and lost 5 to 10 pounds with the prolonged fasting. At this point, I weighed 118 to 120 pounds. It's close to my ideal weight. I hope it will be useful for you if you considering prolonged fasting and could be used as a reference. So how I started. So in June 2022, I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. After the initial shock in searching for treatment, and I live in Arizona and I've gone through the MD Anderson Cancer Treatment Center, and their recommendation was chemotherapy and then surgery and then radiation therapy. So after the consultation, I decided to start with a prolonged fasting. Because the decision was not based on the weight loss, it was based on the healing process instead. So the discomfort, especially the first few days, wasn't my concern. However, I did go through some of them. I had headache. It was like the coffee withdrawal syndrome, but was more serious than the typical coffee withdrawal. Some dizziness and of course the hunger feeling. The third day, the headache was gone. My heartbeat had gone faster sometimes, kind of like anxiety-ish. I would not say it's to a point like irregular, but it was noticeable. The fourth day, those symptoms are gone, and I kind of experienced a light happiness. I thought it would be just like that. That would be cool, but unfortunately, it wasn't that way. I have gone through some like heartburn-ish, and that was the reason after the initial 14 days, I do not go more than 5 days prolonged fasting anymore. All the 14 days, I have been cooking for my family. Our routine wasn't changed much. So what kept me going? There are a few things. Number one is my husband. He had been carefully monitoring and talking to me. And also my sister, she is video monitoring me every day. And they've been telling me after the 5 days that they have seen some type of glowing on my face and also body change. By their reminding, I've been checking myself in the mirror, and I do see some type of energy started sparkling on my face, and I do see the body mid area is gradually shrinking down. So what was the 14 days result? My original intention was to shrink tumor. So after the 14 days, my tumor had been half of the size. It wasn't all the way down. It didn't disappear. That was a little disappointing. But 14 days, I felt like that was close to my limit. I did not want to go any longer. So people often ask me, what did you take? I had been taking CoQ10 throughout the process to keep my heart going. Occasionally, I had a few slices of this ginseng. It's supposed to have a vitamin B12. Either put in the clear water, hot water, drink it, or I might chew a few pieces. And that's all for the 14 days. The whole fasting experience was based on theory of autophagy. You might have heard about the autophagy. It's body's way of cleaning out the damaged cell, regenerating new healthy ones. In 2016, a Japanese scientist actually won the Nobel Prize in medicine for discovering how this process works. I've gone through a few more rounds of prolonged fasting, will range between 3 to 5 days, especially after the holiday season. If I feel like my body was congested or my mind is stuck somewhere, then I will go through a 3 to 5 days of fasting to reset body. And I intend to keep to do so every half year or so. Many of us love to eat, especially the holiday season. And we love to experiment with all the new exotic, authentic food and then come back 8 to 10 pounds of weight gain. For me, I can easily lose it, get my weight to my ideal level, get my body to my ideal shape. To make a summarization of my 14 days prolonged fasting, here's a few points I would like to make. One is I've gone through quite a bit of anxiety because this is not normal behavior for many days don't eat at all. If anybody would ever like to go through a prolonged fasting, you would need to be mentally prepared. 2, to begin the refeed, need to start it with a very, very small amount and then gradually add it up. Have you ever gone through any of this prolonged fasting more than 72 hours? And what is your experience? I'd like to hear about that. Leave your comment if you have any thought. So long for this one. See you next time.